Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with Hosses. We're going to take a minute and do a quick update on a scooter we got, the Hubsco Portamax scooter. Now this man here, Caleb, you all know Caleb, this is my grandson. Caleb, how old are you?
8.5.
8.5 years old. Looks like this is a good size for you.
Yeah.
I see we are at 78 miles. Usually flashes in the camera, but 78 miles. How often do you have to charge this?
Every 20 miles.
20 miles. I wanted to ask you this because you're the one riding this most common, so you're familiar with this scooter. So every 20 miles you have to put it on the charger. How long does it take to charge? A couple hours?
Depends where it's at. Like here, it might take about 3 or 1 day. If it's fully dead, it'll take 1 day.
Okay, 3 or 1 day. So plug it in overnight, next day you're good to go. Well, let's see your best trick. I'm gonna try to keep up. I like it, helmet up.
You might beat me. Okay, let's go.
Take your time. There's no way I'm keeping up with him. The zigzag course. Over the mound. And I'm on suspension. I wonder if his dad knows he's riding through here. There we go. So there it is, the Hubsco Portamax. Caleb's popping wheelies and riding it everywhere here. It's really performing good for him. What do you like best about this, Caleb?
It's just fun and...
Say that again?
It's fun.
It's fun, okay, good. Hey, I was thinking of heading inside and durable. So I was wondering what happened to the rubber there, and that's obviously what happened. But it's made to withstand that. Hey, I was going to head inside and play some video games. You want to come inside yet?
No, in like 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes of riding, then you come in?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I also heard they have chocolate cake and ice cream in there. I was thinking about going and getting some dessert. You want to come in and get some dessert, or you want to ride some more?
One more lap.
One more lap? Okay, man, tear it up. Oh. "78 miles of riding in the backyard here. He takes from here down to my house and back, having a great time with it. Stuff like this, I don't mind doing a follow-up video on. All right, man, good deal. Thanks for letting me video you. All right. When's the next time you're coming to work day?
Next year.
Summertime. Summer's almost here. Can I put you on the schedule for 2 days a week? Okay. You heard it. 2 days a week, Caleb will be there. We start at 5:30 a.m. Okay, one last close-up look at it. Hubsco scooter. I really like doing these videos. I think it's a good way to get kids and even us, you know, older people outside moving, getting a little bit of exercise. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the video. Check them out and have some fun this summer. All right, on to concrete. So we're back over here. We started demoing this on Friday. I couldn't get this out up here. And you can see why. It's pretty thick. I was trying to grab it with the 6 and wiggle it away. We got it somewhat away. Go ahead. We got it pulled out of there. So it started to move. Now Steve's just chunking it out. And I'll bring the machine up. We'll load it in a bucket. Tommy will be here in a minute. These guys showed up across the street, but it looks like they might be almost done. So let's get this cleaned out here. See how that walk tilts down? We're going to lose that section and we'll do a new connector. Probably the same thing here. That way we can get this driveway up. As they recoat the street, now the driveways become lower. So now we can pick everything up. We'll do a 1 inch, 2 inch incline to get this back up above the street. Okay, working on the steps, spreader's in. Here comes the stone. We roughed in the step layout. That may change depending on where the walk comes in at. So we know about where we want to be. It's easier to change a pencil line than reform all that. Okay. So we got this unique thing going on up here. The brick are sticking into our concrete driveway. So I'm going to box this out with expansion joint and pour these little chunks of concrete totally separate from our driveway. If our driveway wants to move a little bit, it won't crack the brick won't crack the driveway. Okay, just getting things situated. A couple ties here and there. I'm hopeful the mixer can get in this cul-de-sac and pull straight up. It's a little bit skinny here. It's only, what is this, 9 foot 6 inches. So hopefully he can make it up there without sinking, without pushing the form. If it does show any movement on the street, we'll run the concrete up with power buggies. With that being said, we can get chairs underneath everything and get it lifted. We'll do the sides here in case we need to do that. You guys are ripping out an apron up there. Nothing to do with us. Concrete is here. No time to talk. Let's go. I got a couple chairs in down there. We're going to pick this wire up as we go. Chris is on it. Here we go. Okay, on to cleanup. What I don't think I filmed earlier, we pulled a string from this form to our height on the wall and set our middle form. This form has a little roller coaster to it, following the grade, hitting that manhole, hitting the street. We held it up as high as we could to help the landscaping. Same on this side. You can see we're even with the... Okay, what I was talking about was this has a little sag in it to get from the high ground up here down to the manhole street walk and street. This side's much shorter, so it just has a little swale, like no swale, little bit of swale, big swale. So we just had to finesse it through there. We pulled a string from left to right and set the middle so it's a nice even plane across. We don't want it to come over to here and go up or down. We want it to be a nice straight plane. From the top to the bottom. Tommy and I just did layout. We have a cut right off the corner, coming straight through here. Center, bottom half of the steps, and so on. Equal segments the whole way down. I think they were 103 inches. So we pull a string from side to side, snap it into concrete, and that'll give us our cut line. Again, we don't want to pull it from the middle. We want to pull it from outside to outside and pull a line through. Steps are coming together nice. Up, even plane going into the walk, and then a slight uphill to those elevated steps. Going good, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, back at it, bright and early. Tony's here, 2 buggies going. We prepped all this yesterday. We had to finalize the step here. Now that we got the form off, concrete's hard. Now we can put our last riser straight up off of that. I think we're all ready to go. I covered everything yesterday. Rebar up on chairs on the edges. We'll pick the middle up as we go. All right, talk to you in a minute. Jim, have Matt come up here a little bit. Where's Michael over here? There we go. I am a little bit light up top as well. I think I might need some. Pull that mat back. Okay, as I was finishing up the driveway, the guys came up and poured this pad. They just want this for garden hose, trash can. It's a severe lean, but we didn't want to level it out and make the garbage cans too hard to get up on there. So they'll just prop them up there. And like I said, just a little bit of storage on the side of the house. Gathering up any dirty tools. Pouring the walking stuff next. As one truck leaves, another one shows up. That's the title of this video. Okay. So what I did here, So this flattens out. So we have our 1.5 blocks nailed to the street. So I just float down on those about 1/2 inch. We want to be 1 inch higher than the street. Now we can lay cold patch in there and make it blend real good. This curb really flattens out compared to the edge curb. So if we hold this up, stay in the center. Yeah, that's good. Give us room to maneuver. So you can see right here how we finish concrete, center, just below top of block, right about here. Cold patch will take care of that. Then if they ever top the street, we're up and the road won't be higher than the street going down. Moving up to the steps. Here we go. He's pretty far away. Dump it all. You want Tommy right over the side right here? Yeah. Or another one up top first? You guys need another minute? Let's get him right here and we got a mass up top. One more up top, yeah. Got all of it. Okay, got it all poured. A little bit challenging dumping on this hill. Was that a job for the mud demon? Pump it up right in here. The downside to that was a lot of cleanup, but it pumped it really nice. Just looking around, making sure all dirty tools are picked up, and heading to the street. They're pulling string across. Sorry about the camera, I got a handful of stuff. So yesterday we measured and went to our marks and then cut. So now we just double check it with a string in case we're off our mark 1/4 inch. We want to be straight with our cut today. Okay, there's my coffee. A little bit of cleanup. We had extra concrete doing those steps, so Tom put plastic down. We'll clean that up later. And I think that's it for now. Okay, now we got a little time to breathe. Got all of our cuts in. Concrete's all floated up. Put a nice corner cut in. I always just picture them backing out of here, turning the car, running right over this corner. So we put a stress crack there, or a cut for a crack, stress crack, and one off of this one. Matt's just opening these up so when we broom them, they're nice. And we can just shine them right up. up here, what we're going to do, at the top of the steps, at the first step, we always put a cut, and then back, same distance as the tread. In this case, I angled this, being that it's a real tight radius walk. So from this cut down, we're not going to do a finish edge. I don't want these steps to be slippery. So from this cut back, we'll do our finished 6-inch picture frame all the way up to the house. And that'll match the driveway. All right, grab a sip of coffee. We'll be brooming shortly and rubbing up steps. There's our step faces. These look real nice. The first one we pulled right there got a little sag in it, so I built it up. We're just gonna let that set a minute and we'll straighten that out. The rest of them look real nice. We will not let that go. Okay. Let's broom. Just touching up the intersection. Sometimes it's the easiest way to get a steel trowel, clean out those lines. A couple different angles coming together. Let's go hit that front walk. Driveway's all good. There's our cuts all opened up. Okay, just a couple things real quick here. Make sure these corners are nice and full the first time around. Now you don't have to build them up when you're trying to leave a finish edge. If they're not full, just scrape up a little bit of cream. Right in that corner. Nice clean edges. Not only does it look better, it keeps the corners sealed up, and it will last longer. Lastly, blending that edger down to leave a nice intersection. You don't want to see a line or a line. The more you edge it, the more likely you're going to start kicking up rocks. So try and get it there, and then leave it go. Gonna have to call that good. Okay, that's how we like our intersections to look. Nice crisp edges, nice edge mark. So we brought the finish edge all the way over here. That's just finishing up the brooming. Did number 4 step get tended to?
Yeah,
okay, good, good. We'll get these sides off. There's our cut in the center, as well as one at the base of the top step. All right, forms are coming off this side. Around back, we'll get a coat of sealer on here, give it a minute, tuck that grass in. This is how we want it to look when we leave. We'll leaf blow this driveway off right there. Be out of here shortly. The 2x10s off the side. We can come in just with a damp sponge. That's what we're looking for. A lot of that's covered in landscaping and grass. Here's what it looks like when it first comes off. In case they ever lose that bush, we'll go ahead and touch that up. Only takes a minute to clean these up. You can do straight, you can do swirl, whatever you want. We'll fluff that in. Steve's working on cold patch. Matt already got this. Just around this edge. This might be sticking up ever so slightly. Good. All right. I think concrete is all done here. Good. 3% left. Okay. We'll show you this when we're done. Nice little straight edge. I like it.
A little bit. Just a little guy.
Okay. So that looks much better, leaving it like that, than that, you know? Somebody may question that. Nobody will ever question that. Hey, it looks good. May not last forever, but they'll be paving the street, I'd say within 5 years.
Just in case anybody's going to say anything.
What's up?
I'm going to take this.
Little tampage?
Since we don't have a tamper.
Well, I don't even think a tamper would fit in there. I think you're doing it the correct way right there. Maybe even a sledge, but...
I know one of you viewers is going to jump on me about not tamping that in.
Oh no. My viewers, never. Okay, let me close this video out here. A couple guys are going to stay behind, do a little cleanup. Matt's on sealer. Road is patched in. You know the drill. On to the next one. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses.